We have with us here today former Member of Parliament for the Batu constituency and PKR Vice President Tian Chua. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us. Let's dive straight in now. You're no longer the Batu MP. Besides your job as PKR Vice President, what keeps you busy these days?
I think to win election is also a responsibility. So although I'm not a Member of Parliament, I still quite active. That's trying to work to connect the people and to connect the parties with the government.
Okay, now it's been 100 days since the Pakatan Harapan government came into power. However, they've only managed to fulfill about 20% of their election manifesto. As a member of PKR was one of the parties that came up with the manifesto in the first place. Do you think Pakatan Harapan was a bit too ambitious when they came up with these promises?
I think when the manifesto was drafted, it is a landmark that we had to say. We had to tell the people that what will we focus on, or what will we be focusing on the first 100 days. The question of fulfilling actually is quite a bit subjective. Some people say 20%, some people say 70%, some people say 80%. I think that's not so important. For me, more important is we have told people these are the priorities and the people identify with it. They voted for us. The important thing is, I believe, and in my own observation, is that within this 100 days, the government did put focus on those fulfilling those promises, and we have put those issues in the right direction, and it will enable the reforms to continue.
Moving on to the PKR elections, the upcoming elections, the president's post already locked in, but we have a keenly contested fight for the deputy president's post. After the elections, what can we look forward to from PKR in terms of its involvement in the nation-building process?
I think Keadilan has put forward to the nation, although people say there's a lot of intense factional fights and things like that, but we put forward to the nation that political parties, when we talk about reform, it is not about reforming the others, reforming the government, reforming the civil servant, reforming the judiciary, but it is also reforming ourselves. The point that we are moving into an era of democracy, human rights, and open societies, we must also practice the same thing. So the PKR election is a manifestation of that, right? So we have just before we came to power, we are introducing a one person, one vote system. We have allowed open debates and open contests for all the positions. So this is a part of the process of nation building.